Hey, what's going on, guys? Back again here with my $53,000 Fidelity Dividend Growth Investing Stock Portfolio. Today, we're going to be taking a look at Apple stock. Wait, I don't use Fidelity. Yup, guys, it's time. I finally dumped Robinhood. Why? You already probably know why. Robinhood has just lost all credibility for me. It's like every quarter, they're like, how can we give ourselves more bad publicity? And then they go and find a way to blow your mind with the lack of the most basic brokerage fundamentals. So today, we're going to talk a little bit about why I finally left Robinhood, as well as what to look for in the future with Fidelity. I just want to remind you guys that I made a video on March 5th saying I am done with Robinhood and not giving them any more excuses. This was a video over 7 months ago, and this was in response to the brokerage completely crashing for 2 days in what was then the most volatile day in the stock market, and us not being able to access our accounts. I assume most of Robinhood's employees work overseas to keep their costs low, and thus when the stock market is open here in the US, they are probably long asleep. But that's just one nail in the coffin. This company has also had the infinite leverage fiasco. It brought us gut moments, and it had that unfortunate situation when a young man took his life because Robinhood displayed a wrong negative balance on his account. Prices are also often slow to update, which could make a difference in the game of pennies that we play here every day in the stock market. This past week was yet another major malfunction when over 2,000 Robinhood users, that's right, 2,000, that's almost the year that we live in, had their accounts compromised. Now, it's unknown exactly how the hackers got this info or whether it was Robinhood's fault. Though they recently did urge us to sign up for two-factor authentication, some users who were hacked said they already had two-factor on. While we might not be able to blame Robinhood for the account hacks, we can definitely blame them for not having a customer support line. Yes, something as basic as having a phone number to call. You can't even get those digits to talk to a representative. That doesn't exist for Robinhood. When panicked and irate customers tried to email Robinhood, they were sent generic automated responses and that it could take several weeks to resolve this issue. When your money is possibly being stolen straight out of your account, you don't just have weeks to wait. You need to get with somebody right away so they can look into the matter. And then it got me thinking, if this is how Robinhood treats customers with their hard-earned money when they are in need, how is Robinhood going to treat me if I ever needed their help, if I was ever in that situation? And then I realized, basically, they wouldn't. This is the standard and precedent they are setting. Everything that I previously mentioned before this is totally unacceptable. And then this happens with no customer support. This is totally unacceptable. This is the basic services that should be provided by basically any company, regardless of being in the financial sector or not. This is like being given a car with no windshield. You might be able to drive off the lot for a little bit with no problems, but once it starts to rain, you're just out of luck. I work really hard for my money, and I know you guys do as well. I would be furious, as well as a plethora of other emotions, if this just happened to me and this was Robinhood's reaction. And really, guys, by continuing to use Robinhood, I was basically telling Robinhood it's okay not to respect my money, because I'll still use you guys no matter what. You wouldn't go to a restaurant if they had bad service or didn't treat you well. You see a mass exodus of people walking away from California because it's just gotten insane to live there. They realize that the state isn't going to respect them. You have to go somewhere where you're respected. You should be wanting a company to be fighting for your business. If you stay with them, that's basically telling them that this kind of behavior is okay. At the end of the day, I no longer felt safe having my money with Robinhood, and that's what it came down to. To know that a significant amount of my net worth is in the hands of a company that has shown it can't keep it secure literally had me losing sleep at night. I don't own any physical real estate yet. Sure, they might be able to possibly rob your house and the contents inside of it, but they can't rob the physical property value of the house. Only politicians can do that. Back when I first started investing, almost 3 years ago now, Robinhood was exclusively the only one to offer free trades. It had a super easy to use interface, and it still, to be honest, probably has one of the best out there. And it got me really excited investing at a really young age. Now though, basically all the brokerages do this thanks to Robinhood. There's really nothing unique about them anymore, and I think they're going to be struggling to attract more customers given this bad publicity. So with that, I do have to say goodbye Robinhood. It's been nice. Hope you find some customer service. I tried out your brokerage app and you made a lot of my investing dreams come true. So why did I choose Fidelity? Guys, let me know if it's pronounced Fidelity or Fidelity. I've been hearing both. Let me know in the comments below. I do think it's Fidelity, but again, I've been hearing both pronunciations. I would love to hear what you guys have to say. Maybe it's kind of like how some people pronounce finance. But anyways, Fidelity offers $0 trading commissions, offers more than 3,500 no transaction fee mutual funds, and many zero fee index funds, guys. Imagine getting a VU ETF and not having to pay any index fund fees for it. There's also no account minimums or fees. Also, their customer service, guys, is top notch. I was actually able to call them multiple times this week. That's right, guys, call them, not draft a letter like we're living still in colonial times. And I spoke to some really nice customer support team members, and they patiently walked me through how to switch from Robinhood to Fidelity. Remember, if you sell all your stocks, you're going to be creating taxable events. So that's why I didn't just go and sell all my accounts, because I didn't want to be creating all those taxable events. I wanted to keep my cost basis, and hence that's why I wanted to transfer all my positions from Robinhood to here on Fidelity. So they did tell me that the transfer to get onto Fidelity is free, but I did see a small $75 fee on my account. It's possible that this was actually on Robinhood's end. Maybe Robinhood charges the brokerage Fidelity. And guys, this is a little tip here. All I had to do was mention to them on the phone if they could cover the fee, and within minutes they credited me the $75, taking care of the fee for free. That just shows how amazing Fidelity customer support is. Can you imagine how long it would have taken me to even get a response from Robinhood? Fidelity also offers interest or money market fund for your unused cash. Again, nothing to be blown away here. Robinhood also offers a very small fractional interest on your unused cash. It's definitely not going to make you rich overnight. Oh, and there's actual real research tools here on Fidelity. And they actually offer a lot of educational content. You can also do fractional shares with as little as $1, and they also have DRIP or dividend reinvestment options for reinvesting the dividends that companies pay out. Now, the only edge I would give Robinhood is that Fidelity's website and app are definitely not as visually appealing and as easy to use as Robinhood, and that's just my first impression though. It does look a little bit harder to use, but I'm sure once I get through it and continue to practice and learn about Fidelity, that's not going to be much of an issue, and I'll definitely get the hang of it. Also, if the one thing that I'm complaining about is the interface, that's significantly better than me worrying about my hard-earned money magically disappearing from my account overnight. So guys, as for this channel, I'll still probably do full portfolio reviews, but it might just be easier now to show you guys on my computer or on an Excel spreadsheet, but only time will tell. I want to hear what you guys have to say about this though. Did I make the right move moving from Robinhood to Fidelity? If you guys still use Robinhood, do you plan on sticking with them? I don't want to see anybody losing any money. I personally changed my password and enabled two-factor authentication right when I heard the news about Robinhood. I still wanted to use Robinhood to do options, but that's about it. Unfortunately, it looks like if you do transfer all your assets from Robinhood to Fidelity, Robinhood by default will close your account. I was still hoping to keep it open just to maybe do options trading. Only the dark web knows that Robinhood has the easiest security to breach. That's definitely not the reputation that you want. I'm going to be sleeping a lot more comfortably knowing that my money is with Fidelity. Also, by the way, I was supposed to get a debit card from Robinhood all the way back in March when I got approved for their debit card. It's been 7 months and I have never gotten that card. Like, who knows where it ended up at? I'm also planning on doing a video on the steps and that you need to take in order to transfer from Robinhood to Fidelity, as well as also big things that I think you should know about Fidelity. So if you want to see that video, be sure to let me know in the comments, guys. Also, be sure to hit that like button. These videos do take a lot of time for me to make, so continue to support the channel, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. With money still in my account because I know it's not going anywhere anymore.